Right, hello, welcome back. I'm going to do another update video. Right, first I've got this partner K650 in. I've done a video already on this, so you've probably seen it before. Nothing's changed since that video, that's just how it is. I've put all of the bits in. Well, I might actually strip it down first. What I plan on filming. We've had a quiet week, so we've made the most of it, to be honest with you. But I've got some few bits in. We're doing a few bits this morning. It's Saturday. I don't know what the date is actually. What is the date? Let's have a 24th of October 2015. So yeah, it's a Saturday morning. It's been quiet. We've been waiting for somebody to drop some stuff off, but they haven't turned up. Actually, we've been waiting since yesterday for them to drop the stuff in. They haven't turned up, so we've decided to pop down the workshop. Alright, let's see what's happening. Right, this is the HT75. Sure, it's an HT75. What I had on the other update video, I will check in a minute so everyone can find out what it is, because I've took the sticker off it now. But what I mentioned in the other video was the throttle cable having 2 wires for the coil, and that's what I mean, 2 wires for the coil. And obviously, so the throttle cable itself is the same, but your coil wires and your switch inside there is different. So you can swap them about, but that's a bit of a job. So you want to get the right one. That's just about taking the casing off and having a look. I've still got to put the rubber bumper on. So these screws here are only temporary, just so that I've got to start. I've had to replace the, well, actually no, from if you watch the other videos, I've had to replace the whole recoil start bit because they'd really hacked it up inside. Yeah, so that's just sort of really only just started on this one. Yeah, just in case you're wondering why it's still here after 6 weeks, because I think that's how long ago the other update video was. Just wasn't too sure about getting paid for the bits on this one. Bit of a weird thing going on there. Yes, I still haven't actually met the bloke who owned it. It's come from another person I know. They're normally pretty good, but you never know, do you? So yeah, can't trust everybody. What else are we doing? Right, we've got Louis in the workshop this morning, and I don't know if you remember the old 56 engine what blew up. Well, Louis took it apart last night, and he's cleaning bits up on it. What we do with the pistons when we've got a blown engine, we hang them up. I'll show you in a minute. Got a lot gone missing, we're not quite sure where they've gone, but yeah, we always hang the old pistons up. So he's wiping all of it, just enough so we don't get covered in it if we move it or anything. But obviously the other bits of the engine, what he stripped off last night, we use for spares, because we do a lot of work on 56s, don't we? Yeah, it helps as you speak. So he's playing with that at the moment, getting himself covered in the stuff. Right, let's see what else we've got to do. It's now 2 hours later and he's still cleaning the same piston. No, I'm only joking. He's realised he could see the numbers on top of the piston, so he keeps going. He's going to keep going till he I've got a little scraper in there, Lou, if you want to use that. Yeah, he's going to clean up some bits we've got for there, and yeah, I'll show you what else we've got going on. I'll just show you that piston. Look. Give your hand a second, Lou, I'll show you. That's where the rod broke. The big end went, and obviously when that went, it clouted the side of the piston, took a nice chunk out of it there. I'm trying to get the camera spraying that bloody stuff. Yeah, but you see, I don't think you see it on there, the scores, because it actually had seized, and I freed it off just roughly, like I said to him at the time, it would only last 5 minutes, and it did last 10. There you go, mate, it's all yours. This, oh, made a funny noise. Here's some of the other bits he took off last night. Well, he's took everything off. He took the crank out, everything, but the cranks had it and the cams had it, and so we've got the flywheel as well and a few other bits. What he took off. Nice to see someone happy with their work, isn't it? So you didn't know I was filming him then. Right, this is the 56. I did the clutch on a month or so ago, and you'll notice that there's a dipstick missing, and you wonder why it was covered in oil, because as you know, when he left here it was nice and shiny. And I'll show what he done. He put the cap, put the dipstick in the wrong way round. Because I tried forcing it, they snapped the bracket off. What left it, I don't know where it shows up in this light, but there's a hole there. I think it must be able to see it. Yeah. And also I wonder where all the oil come out of it. Yeah. So there's another one. Oh, it's a job for Louis actually, because that's the one off the blown engine. What Louis doing, funny enough. I'll take that down to Louis and include. See what I'm saying? There's two grooves at the top and one groove at the bottom. So the dipstick will only go in one way. So what happens is put it in the wrong way, and obviously twist out. The easy way to remember, normally, I think there's another 56 here, like so I do have a few, when you stand here the writing is facing you, so when you stand on the side of the machine, like this, the writing is facing you, oil can there and it says oil there. So if you put it in the other way round, see, if you put it in the other way round, that's the thing. Two grooves, well, I don't think you can see it very well, but there's two by my finger, one up the top here, so it has to go a certain way round, and that's why you see them jamming up. But obviously I give them a bit of force and snap the one off, so I'm going to get Lou to clean this one up. Right, I know it's a Saturday morning, Lou, so don't bend that too much, but I've got another job for you, mate. Right. Don't try not to mess that O-ring up at the bottom, mate. Alright. There you go, all yours. Well, I've got this in as well for service. Not actually what make it is, that's not the original engine, that's another one's been put on it. But a bridge engine. It's a 600. This is a machine my brother uses around our customer's house. It's one of his customers, but he uses it because they've got a big meadow. It's the most dangerous machine I've ever used. Many years ago I used this machine just in the same condition it's in now. I think it must have been 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe, something like that. And you notice it hasn't got a flap on it. And luckily it's got the blades, I don't really see the blades at the moment, but the blades with the swivel on the dish. And that is lucky because I was using it and I just forgot myself, and I was checking the petrol like this, and I've only got my flip-flop things on now, but I put my foot here like this, and the first thing I knew was a whack on my foot, and it twisted my foot, and I felt a whack on the back of my foot, and I thought my foot had gone. So it's a big meadow, and my brother was the other side whacking the grass up, and yeah, I thought my foot had gone, and they still haven't done nothing about it. It's coming for a service. I'm servicing the engine, and I'm not letting it go until that's sorted. It's just so dangerous, because it's the obvious thing. You just go to check, like I say, I only went to check the petrol, and I've still got my boots, so I'll show you my boots I had on. Right, luckily for me I have bigger boots on. and I do mean like, I wore these boots quite a bit afterwards as well, but I've kept them because they were good to me. And you notice in here, I don't know where you can see it, there's a groove here to still, there's a groove here, and every groove is a blade. So there's one there, one there, one there, there's a big chunk out there, there's about 3-4 marks, I don't suppose it shows on camera. And there's, I can't really see them now, but on the back here, and like I say, several years ago, and I wore the boots several times afterwards. I did miss them up in the end, that was a green alien thing. But yeah, that's just how lucky I was, and not because honestly I thought my foot had come off. I just stood there, he come over, and I said I don't want to take my boot off. By the time I said that, I couldn't get my boot off anyway because it swelled up. Between two of us we pulled them off, and all my toes went black, and I was just a very lucky person. Very lucky. So safety first, and by rights I shouldn't leave that out. I mean, I shouldn't leave that out of the workshop with it. And the amount of times that's been mentioned, and nobody seems to want to do about it. But once you've lost your toes, they're not going to grow back. Right, there's been a decision made on this. It's 351. He don't want to have it done. I'm not too sure what's happening with it. I might have it off him. I'm not sure. Depends, because I've got the stuff to repair it. I've got a new cylinder and piston and that. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Green one, it's been sitting there over a year now. I've got to restart. I haven't started for about a year, and that's my toy for Halloween. And I'll tell you about that in another video. Right, the boss has just told me that he wants some super noodles. It's 11:45, so I'm going to go and do some super noodles, and then I can finish this off. Luke's having his first go of using the airline, blowing stuff out, and I think he's a bit wary of it. Make sure nothing blows back. Yeah. But if you've got a hole, just blow it over quickly. Just that'll do. It's raining now, so I don't know if you can hear the rain on the roof. You reckon that's dry, dear? No, well, try something else. Try that case, that orange. No, the orange case is still. Blow it in. No, let's pull the trigger, that's it. Pull the trigger, whip it round inside. Like that. Turn it about so you can get the angles. The idea of me letting him use the airline and stuff like that, I know some people moan that mate you shouldn't be used and stuff like this, but you've got to learn somewhere, haven't you? You know? Oh, bloody cool. Yeah, while we're at it, we're going to do the dipstick on the 56. Or Louis going to do it. So we already took the casing off, as you can see, and all we've got to do is take unbolt the tank, undo the old bit of bracket that's left on there, and away we go. Right, we've just done the dipstick on it. In fact, we've filmed it. When I say we've done it, Louis has done it, so I've just filmed Louis doing it. So that might be coming up very soon, or it might already be on by the time this gets on. I'm not sure which one is going to go on first. And he's just wiping all the oil off of it. Comes up alright, doesn't it? About the fleet of, I think, 15 of these. like I've said before, this is my favourite one, but it is starting to get a bit past it now. It cracks up the side. Obviously I've done a clutch on it the other week, or about a month or so ago. Yeah, so Louis done that, and we'll see what else is happening. So this one got a clutch, so you don't hold the levers and it'll run with the brake, with the clutch blade off. So Lou's going to show you how you put the blade on. You pull this, hold that. You hear it? The difference is now the blade's running. And when you go to change the basket, you just let go of this, and the blade stops. And there it's running. It's just burning the oil off the exhaust to replenish it. Or where the oil was spilt. I don't know if you can see that, the oil burned off the exhaust. You can actually hear it crackling. That must be well soaked behind there. Yeah. Never mind. Right, yeah, yeah, the last bit of the film was on Saturday, now it's Monday. About dinner time. The kids are on half term this week as well. It don't help. But this is what we was waiting for on Saturday morning. It's supposed to be here Friday actually, and I'm going to put new blades on this. Some new blades in the packet. These are longer, these blades. Hopefully they're fit still. He's bought them all here. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. It's quite windy, but you'll hear a hedge cutter in the background, and that's the same bloke. He's working literally just down the road doing another job. Or one of these blokes is, I'm not sure. But yeah, so this is what I was waiting for. I'll tell you what model. I'll tip it out the right way around, you know, when I've done it, and I'll tell you what model it is. Shouldn't take long. He's got a few bolts missing out of the old one, so I'm hoping the spacers are in it. Oh, that's the doors, and he bought me another set of old blades as well. But, yeah, not too bad, does it? Now that's the insides. If you've never seen one before, you have two of these on each side, or one of these on each side I should say, and they go in opposite directions on a cam. That makes your blades go, and that's it. Right, blades on it, but look at this little bodge. The bar underneath goes up to here. This one's too short. The blade he bought me two blades. The one was off at the original one, what was about here, and he bought me this one, what was about here. And obviously the other one goes even longer. I've just brought it out because I've soaked it in oil. In lube, so I brought it out, but it works. He's down the road, so I went down there and sort of explained to him that weren't long enough, because what will happen is when it gets in a hedge, these will open up and mess the blade up. I've explained it to him, but he's quite happy to have it done like that. So what do? You know it's wrong. He's happy to have it done like that, so if that's what he wants. Anyway, so an HS 80, quite a nice little machine actually, or was. Just Lou's going to clean it all down now because it's covered in grease. Right, just thought I'd show you the difference between the old one and the new one. How worn down they are, look. Yeah, and that's obviously got a few missing as well. But he just doesn't seem to care, you know. Worries the life out of me, but oh well, as long as he's happy with it, then yeah, I try not to have too many sleepless nights over it. Lou's just giving it a little bit of a clean outside. Gem's out moaning, she's just lost another tooth. There you go. Oh, and the bonfires, and she's still moaning about her teeth, and bonfire's nearly out. Doing another project, tidying up the garden, and not sure if to put it on or not. it's sort of well overgrown. We've been using it as a dumping ground for the last 2 years, so that's half of the old workshop slowly going. Right, it's getting dark now. It's 4:20 because the clocks went back at the weekend, so we lost an hour, didn't we? Yeah, so it's getting dark already. Louis gone in, get ready for swimming. Don't really know what else. I was just mentioning about the bonfire and that. So I've got a garden project. I've filmed some of it. It's not really a gardening project as such, but it's just clearing up the mess, and we've got a few sheds I've knocked down and things like that. I don't know if to put it on or not. I can't make my mind up. Let me know what you think. It's something different, I suppose. And this is sort of something I'm going to be doing over the winter as well. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just clearing up the yard. It's the back garden. We've left it as a bit of a... So it's been a dumping ground basically, and plus in the last year and a half I've had 2 workshops come down, so, and I've just left the stuff there. Because I don't have the time to do it, you know. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. If you think it's worth putting on or not, I don't know. And yeah. And another thing to say, that mower I caught my foot in, I watched that bit of film back, I'll tell you what I caught my foot in. Apart from that flap, that is a good mower. I mean, that's, if you've got a bit of rough ground and you see one for sale, that's well worth it. And they're nicely balanced, so they're really light when you go to turn them. So I'm not slagging the mower down, I'm slagging the fact that the owner has not replaced that flap. Yeah. And I know they watch this video as well, so that's even better. Something else I was going to mention, my Twitter account, again, if anybody wants to sort of keep in contact with what's going on more sort of regular, it's at Repair Mower. Can't really see it on there. Yeah, I normally look at it a couple of times a day, so if you let me know, if you do follow me on there and you let me know that you follow me through YouTube, I'll quite happily follow you back and all the usual stuff. It's just a way of keeping up with what's going on, isn't it? Because like I say, I'm not a fan of Facebook. There you go. Right, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, well, I'm just lining up the work for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to finish this one off, this strimmer. I'll finish that one off. I've got another strimmer. I'll lose to put it out beside by the door, so I won't show you that. I've got another strimmer I've got to get going again. And what else have I got to do tomorrow? Oh, I've got to service that mower was on about, you know, me feet eating lawnmower. I'm going to have to service that. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, I think we ain't got a lot more in, because it's this time of year. It's October. I don't know, it's the 26th today, so you know it starts dying down. This is why I do other things apart from lawnmower. You know, I do hedge cutters and do cutters and stuff. Because if you only did the lawnmowers, you'd have nothing. Mind you, like I say, it dies right down for me until I'm guessing end of February. So yeah, it's not a lot going to happen too much now. But we've got all the projects now to catch up on. But you still get things like a hedge cutter coming, you know. So you're still going to get the odd bit, but it's just a job to know what to film, because you don't know when you're going to get the next thing in. But as you know, I've got to tidy up in the workshop. I mean, look at the state of it again. The lift and everything, you know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But it's just how it goes. I mean, you tidy up and then sort of a week later you'll get so load come in and it, you know, it's just a mess, isn't it? I just realised that chainsaw's still there, but I've got to get going before Halloween. Oh yeah, that's going to upset a few people, I think. But there we go, can't have it always. Oh right, I was just filming here and I realised I filmed for 5 minutes without it filming. Oh, good job, you missed it really, you ain't missed nothing. Yeah, I was going to mention that I've been watching Martin Butler's stuff, Retro Restore. I think that's the channel name, or very similar. But I've been watching it, Martin's channel, for a little while now. But he's done these. I think he's done 3 films at the moment on magnet fishing, and I'd never heard of it. And honestly, when I first see the first one, I thought it was a bit of a wind up. But having said that, I've looked into it, and it looks bloody good fun. And so I'm going to give it a go. And yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen his channel, you know you need to have a look anyway, because he has some good stuff on there. But look up his magnet fishing. It's yeah, I think it's good. Looks good fun. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to order a magnet. I thought I had one here, but I can't find it. And I've got some other ideas, some magnet things that I thought I might be able to make up for it. So I might do some videos on that as well. Yeah, we've got some ponds and rivers around here. So, but if you haven't seen it, basically all it is you chuck a magnet in the water and you pull it out, and you're fishing for scrap, not fish. It's just different, you know. It's just gets you out of the house, isn't it? And it's a laugh and whatever, you know. Like I say, nothing's to be taken too serious. But yeah, look at his channel up, and you'll see it on there. Magnet fishing, something different, isn't it? Right, I think that's enough for this video, because it goes on and on and on. I could be filming in here all week. So I'm gonna go. Let me know what you reckon, if you think I should do my garden video type thing, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, what you want to call it. And that's probably about it, really. And I'll see you next time, and hopefully have some more mowers to do. Right, bye for now. Bye.